But first up, Australian mogul skiers Jakara and Matt Graham have been named as our flag bearers for the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympic Games. Let's go live to Danica in Lavinia. Buonasera, Danica. You caught up with the pair. What did they have to say? It's exciting.
Oh, they were so excited. They were over the moon. They spoke about just how big of an honour it is. They describe it as the ultimate recognition. Of course, winning gold for your country is such a big achievement, but to be able to lead your country out and your team out at the opening ceremony, just 15 have done it before them. And so this is such a remarkable moment for Matt Graham. Well, he's a bit of a veteran. This is his 4th Winter Olympics. And for Jakara Anthony, well, she's such a medal hopeful here. She's got the chance at 2 gold medals here at the Winter Olympics, and I caught up with her just moments following that announcement today.
It's such an honour. I think it's one of the biggest honours you can have in Australian sport, particularly Olympic sport, let alone to make the Olympic team, but to be leading it out in the opening ceremony and alongside my teammate, which that has never happened before in any sport for us. So it's a very cool experience.
So they will be front and centre come the opening ceremony on Saturday morning, and so many family and friends lucky enough to be joining them here in Lavinia for that moment.
It'll be awesome. Thank you, Danica.
To breaking news in southeast Queensland now, where a young man has been found dead after a fight in Toowoomba. Police raced to Bell Street just after 9:30 last night, where authorities found the man in his 20s. Multiple crime scenes have been set up, including at a Middle Eastern restaurant. A teenage takeover of Sydney's Harbour Bridge is being investigated by police this morning after they rode e-bikes across the coat hanger. Let's go live to Jakara. Jack, some kids were still in school uniform.
They were, Carl, but forget homework. Hooning was on the agenda after school for these kids. It was a teenage takeover of Sydney's Harbour Bridge. The craziness captured on camera. These e-bike bandits chucking wheelies, doing donuts and flipping off other drivers, showing no regards for themselves, their safety or others. This morning, police say it's incredible no one was killed or seriously injured, and they've confirmed they are now trying to track down those kids. Carl.
Jack, thank you. A Melbourne man has died while skiing at a resort in Japan. 27-year-old Michael Hurst was skiing with a group of people when he collapsed, suffering from a suspected heart attack. They attempted to give him CPR, but he tragically later passed away in hospital. It's understood he was working at a ski resort, and family and friends are remembering him as a kind and active person.
The second round of peace talks between the United States, Ukraine and Russia are underway in Abu Dhabi. It's hoped the 2-day meeting will help to resolve the remaining issues of the US brokered peace plan to end the war. The remaining issues yet to be agreed on are territory and the fate of Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which currently sits on Russian-occupied land. To breaking news out of the United States, a Florida man convicted of attempting to assassinate Donald Trump has been sentenced to life in prison. Ryan Routh was convicted in September of attempting to kill the president while he was playing golf in West Palm Beach in 2024. The 59-year-old also received a consecutive 7-year sentence for one of his gun convictions. The shocking moment a girl plunges from a chairlift has been caught on camera. This video shared on TikTok shows ski resort staff in California frantically trying to assist using padding and a net underneath the lift to catch her. But the girl, believed to be just 12 years old, slips and misses the padding. She was not seriously injured.
Well, police in the US are working to determine whether a ransom note sent to media outlets is authentic as the search for the mother of TV presenter Savannah Guthrie enters a 4th day. Let's go live to Hannah Sinclair in Washington, D.C. Hannah, the note was sent to various media outlets.
Yes, Sarah, good morning. A local news station initially received it. They then forwarded it to authorities and agreed not to report on it, but it was then sent to TMZ and made public. The sheriff says the note has been shared with the Guthrie family because of its threatening nature and also because of the information it contained, including what Nancy Guthrie was allegedly wearing when she vanished. The FBI is now analysing its authenticity.
Is there anything in that note that seems credible?
The entire note.
So you're not dismissing this note at this point?
Absolutely not.
Police believe Nancy Guthrie was kidnapped sometime between Saturday night and Sunday morning, and there are what appears to be blood splatters outside her Arizona home. But at this stage, authorities say they have no suspects. Sarah?
Hannah, thank you.
All eyes are on the royal family this morning and its response to the latest revelations from the Epstein files. They just keep giving, don't they? Let's go live to Josh Bavis in London. Josh, there are more new claims today.
Yeah, Carl, another email has been uncovered, and this one could have serious ramifications. It appears to be from Ghislaine Maxwell to Jeffrey Epstein, and in it she is discussing the now infamous photograph that depicts the then Prince Andrew with the late Virginia Giuffre when she was just a teenager. In the email, Maxwell appears to say that the photograph is real and that it was taken in her flat. So the pressure is now mounting on the royal family around these claims and questions. Today, the British media even tried to question the Queen while she was on her way to read to school children.
Will the royal family help the Epstein investigation? Do you have a message for Epstein's victims, Your Majesty?
Now, Andrew has moved out of the estate at Windsor. He has moved to the Sandringham estate that is owned privately by the King. There were what appears to be removalist vans out the front today. Carl?
Josh, thank you.
Microsoft founder Bill Gates is in Australia and has spoken exclusively to 9 News, regretting his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Take a look.
Yeah, I met Jeffrey in 2011. The focus was always he knew a lot of very rich people, and he was saying he could get them to give money to global health. You know, in retrospect, that was a dead end, and I was foolish to spend time with him. I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him.
You've no doubt seen the allegations, including some of them from the last 24 to 48 hours. Are they true?
No, apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. It just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
The billionaire is in Australia pushing to end preventable diseases, including malaria and polio. Harry Potter villain Draco Malfoy has become an unlikely mascot across China this Lunar New Year. His surname Malfoy translates in Mandarin to Mayor Fu. The first word ma meaning horse, the third word fu meaning good fortune, and it's the year of the horse. Videos and photos on Chinese social media show people adorning their homes with red posters carrying well wishes and the Harry Potter character's face on them. Quite bizarre.
He's had a revival, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it's not your usual beer garden entertainment, this. A crocodile captured from a river outside a pub in the Northern Territory.
Wow. 2 residents in Humpty Doo wasted absolutely no time. They just went straight in, reining in the scaly creature with a rope and their bare hands. Look at that woman go.
She's amazing.
Just can do in Humpty Doo. The reptile was moved to a safer area. On the barbecue.
They're very brave. Carl.
All in a
Tastes
day's
like chicken,
work.
apparently.
In the top end.
Plenty of them up there. Let's take a look at the weather across the country now. A low is dragging plenty of tropical moisture across northwestern WA into central Australia.
A dry and warm day across the southern half of the nation with some westerly winds keeping temperatures cooler across Tasmania.